What's up? It's your girl Ayoka from Infinite House of Intelligence, alongside
King Shaye Luai Toby. We in the building. Actually, we in the middle of the creek right now.
We are. With all of the kids.
Absolutely.
The Luai Toby playing. Yeah. As you see, Daddy got the sage over there.
Yeah, we're keeping the energy good and clean right now. So here, I'm gonna quarterback it. This is gonna be a raw episode of the Infinite House of Intelligence. Just because there's been a lot of things that's been taking place in our culture right now. We want to come and dialogue about it.
Fix your skirt.
You know, especially with us being a blended family. But we here with 5 children. And so one of the things, man, you know, our village is in South Carolina. So we have a lot of family that's out there in South Carolina. And there's been a big topic about, you know, the young man Cyrus, and condolences to him and his family. Everybody that's involved. But man, we're talking about a 14-year-old that went into a store, you know, that thought about stealing some water, allegedly, but then he put the water back. And then there was a minor, I guess, altercation. Not even an altercation, it was verbal, but still there was an altercation between him, the store clerk's wife, the son, where it resulted to him being shot in the back and killed. Right? Being chased down out of the store about 130 to 150 yards, you know, outside of the store, which is quite tragic, right? And I have to be totally transparent from both ends of, you know, negligence. I heard somebody try to say, you know, accountability about, you know, the young man. And hold on, I'm gonna let my wife go ahead and speak before I get, you know, too deep into it. Here, baby girl, we're gonna pass this back and forth. This is gonna be a raw episode, like I said, y'all. We got y'all here. This is gonna be a raw episode, but yeah, I'm gonna let wifey dialogue. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to sum it up.
So, yeah, the incident took place in South Carolina, where the boy Cyrus, 14-year-old, was shot in the back. Well, we seen the video, so this is all facts, of the little boy going into the store, taking the bottles of waters. It was actually 4 of them to be exact, and putting the 4 bottles back. After that, him and the wife had exchanged words. He tried to prove to her that he did not have anything else. He had on a sweatshirt and tried to show her nothing was there. He grabbed his book bag, walked out the store. Immediately, he turned right. The father and the son chased him out the store, chased him down the street, literally chased the boy out of his shoes, and then shot him in the back. So like my husband stated before, this is a tragic incident. We're talking about us melanated people. Melanated young boy being mistaken when it comes to stealing. See, the thing is, he didn't take anything. He thought about it, and he didn't take it. So our take on that is the clerk, as the adult, handling the situation the way that he did. He wasn't harmed in no type of way, shape, or form. They say allegedly the boy had a gun. I'm not sure.
Not sure
if he had a gun or not. However, it shouldn't have went down like that. Regardless, it shouldn't have happened.
And so practicality, and let's dialogue, let's talk about it, right? First and foremost, we don't condone stealing. Understand that. You know, we talk to our kids about it, but understand kids are still going to make their own decisions, regardless of the principle that you put in front of them, right? Or you tell them and you teach them. You know, we just try our best as parents, as we agree, because I even got off track as a young man. But understand that as a business owner as well, too, you have to have conflict resolution skills that doesn't result in you taking money from the community, but now also you doing commerce, you taking life from the community as well, too. And you feel as though you have a free kill or just a right to kill, you know, and that's never that in our community, because the laws don't yield to protect melanated people. You know, as we're seeing right now, we don't understand how that didn't result to a 35-year conviction like we just seen happen in Texas. Okay? To the Anthony Carmelo, and shout out to that family. We don't know them personally, but yet and still we do have boots on the ground that had a chance to hear about the situation, because, you know, we spoke about it last year. All right? Something that happened allegedly, right? Something that happened from a football rival that carried on to a track meet. From 2 boys allegedly on steroids who have anger issues, who has been winged off the steroids, and who didn't die from a stabbing or falling on this tool that's used to, you know, allegedly either tool, knife, regardless. The video shows that the young man fell on it, and he actually died from cardiac arrest. The autopsy will show, because he had fentanyl in his system. Okay? There's a lot of things that's being covered up, and this family wanted a conviction, and it just shows that the law doesn't yield when it comes to self-defense when you melanated against a Caucasian white person here in America. And that's just totally transparent. They look at us as the lowest class of people here in America. Is the reason why the Asian have rights, the Jews have rights, everybody else have rights, but the melanated African that lives in America. And so these are topics that I didn't want to talk about, but at the same token, us having this platform, dialoguing with our people, they are hurting right now. And so condolences to go to both families, and we want to show our condolences. We stand for what's right. I can't even necessarily say the justice system, but we stand for what's right. And we understand that every time each law it's not a uniform law here in America. We don't have a uniform law. And people will yield the law when they want it to work out in their favor when you're a certain class of people. And that's just that on that, family. So again, man, make sure that families. Absolutely. But we are doing our own research, and we're protecting our own families, right? That's why we're here right now. At the creek, we're praying over our family. We're using the sage. We're connecting with the earth. Well, we do a lot of cognitive security. Again, we're just doing our best to try to raise these kids. Not saying that it's going to be perfect, but we're just putting our best foot forward, right? What any parents could do. Yeah. All right, here, I'm going to pass this to Wifey. Again, let her talk to y'all and give y'all some wisdom from that Infinite House of Intelligence. But as y'all see, we out here, though. A lot. We out here, family.
A perspective.
Yeah.
A fact.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think anything was an opinion. But yeah, this is what we do. This is how we do. This is how we think. This is how we operate as Oluwatobi clan.
And make sure y'all go check out that parent-student curriculum. All right, listen, man, we got a parent-student curriculum that's so prolific, and we will be doing summer sessions. As a matter of fact, we're going to start it this weekend. The summer sessions will start this weekend. We're going to do it with the Oluwatobi clan here on the Infinite House of Intelligence, tapped in with Sovereign Reign, with Women Elevating, and we doing it just like that, family. You know that we love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for liking, subscribing to the channel, share this message, get it out there, but also comment. Let us know how you feel. How do you feel about the situation? How do you feel about what's going on in America? What you think about the state of our people right now, and what's the best thing for us to do? Do you agree with the cognitive security, which was a solution that we're giving for today, right? Because racism is going to be here to the day that we die, right? We don't have any control about that, but we can make the rest of our life the best of our life, and we can come together and huddle our family up, because there is no community without unity. And y'all get with some of these heights as well, too. And let's personal development. Let's bring these families together, and let's build a dynasty. Go ahead, talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who's surfing down? Come on.
I think he said a mouthful. And yeah, that's what we do as a community, as a family. We stick together. We move off principle, and we continue to grow together. So yeah, check them out.
Big Giant Rock. I gotta pray over myself first, and you anoint my head, and I'm gonna pray over y'all, all right? Yep. Be careful out there, like.
Be careful, your skirt.